What's going on, all you beautiful people? My name is Dylan and welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have another WWE video for you guys. This one, as you know by the title, is by what culture, guys. It's 10 reasons WWE Royal Rumble 2017 was great. Looking forward to this, guys. I'd love to see what they have to say about it, because I thought Royal Rumble was absolutely terrific, to be honest, guys. Just the end disappointed me, but it's not Roman Reigns' fault, guys. It's WWE's fault, and he just goes and does his job, guys. He does his job, and he absolutely hates it, guys. And Roman Reigns really does. He absolutely hates it. So you got to feel for the fella. It's not his fault that Vince McMahon is throwing him down everyone's throat. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, smash that big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below, guys. Now, without further ado, let's get into today's video. Let's go.
Here from WhatCulture.com, and as you can see, I'm not like most girls. I don't just take what I'm given like plastic little princesses. I am not like most girls, because I also have a penis, and most girls do not have a penis. Some do, because they've not made a full choice, but we'll not go into that. Anyway, I'm Kenny McIntosh, and I'm here to tell you why I think the Royal Rumble match this year was pretty great. I've got 10 reasons. I'm going to run them down for you. But before we begin, I want to say congratulations to everybody here at What Culture for 1 million subscribers. That is great. Sometimes less is more, but with us, more is more. We like to give you more and more and more and more and more and more. And then some more for when you need a little more. But we're going to run down these 10 reasons. So up first is number 10.
Clap coming your way, guys. Clap coming your way. 1 million.
Roman Reigns at number 30 in the Royal Rumble match. Absolutely genius.
It was.
The social media world is on fire with people complaining it's the worst Royal Rumble ever. People are going to cancel their network subscriptions. But let's just put it in a little bit of context. Roman Reigns lost twice. He lost the title match and he lost the Rumble. Everyone's acting like he won. It's not like he won the Universal title and was like, I'm just getting to the Rumble and go in there and then win that and then go and fight for the WWE title and unify them. He lost twice. And he set up a monumental match for WrestleMania with The Undertaker. Yeah. What else do you want? Serial complainers.
Serial complainers.
And as we get to number 9, just to know, I took my beanie hat off for this, and I've tried to gel my hair, and one bit keeps going up. So if it goes up during this video, don't comment about it. I don't want to get it up again. No, okay. Anyway, number 9, we got storyline continuity in the Royal Rumble. Those moments in the Rumble where you get little bits of nods to the past, and we got it this year when Xavier Woods and Bray Wyatt stood off against each other. Xavier Woods, who had been hypnotised last year by the Wyatt family, luckily the draft stopped him from becoming a full-time member of the Wyatts, but we got continuity, we got throwbacks to the past. That is what we want, and it's another reason why this year's Royal Rumble was pretty damn great. Up next we have the gentleman himself, Jack Gallagher. Jack Gallagher was in the Royal Rumble and he had a great showing this year. He had an umbrella, ladies and gentlemen, and he used it on Chris Jericho not only to get him the nads, but then the umbrella twirled around. It was fun. How do you not like that? It's much better to see Daniel Bryan being thrown out at number 15 than seeing Roman Reigns coming and laughing after him and taking a rest. Jack Gallagher, Chris Jericho, interaction, Royal Rumble. This was good stuff.
That was pretty funny.
Everyone's favourite beast, I'm not talking about Sable, Brock Lesnar. He destroyed everybody in the Royal Rumble when he came out. Rusev, jockstrap in his face, Sami Zayn, The Miz. He came in and he annihilated. That's what we want from Brock Lesnar. We want annihilation, and the Beast gave us it. And for the first time in months, looked like he had a purpose. The Royal Rumble gave us that this year. And at number 6 was the implosion of the Wyatt family. This year in the Royal Rumble, we had Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt, and Luke Harper.
That was crazy.
Luke Harper finally standing up to Bray Wyatt and smacking him in the face. Yeah. But before he could hit the Sister Abigail on his leader, it turned into an RKO from Randy Orton. The Wyatts continue to struggle. Luke Harper, is he still part of the Wyatts? Is he not? We didn't know. We know now because we watched SmackDown. But the Royal Rumble provided us with more storyline for the Wyatts, and maybe, just maybe, it will keep us going to get Bray Wyatt to the WWE Championship. Could he win it in the Elimination Chamber? Maybe the Royal Rumble was the first step. Okay, Randy Orton did win the Rumble. It probably wasn't like the best thing ever, but still, we got Wyatt stuff, and Bray Wyatt was in the final 3 of the Royal Rumble, and that for me is pretty good. And at number 5, Goldberg eliminates Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah.
In no time. He comes in, he spears him, he flings him out, and Michael Cole, as he said in commentary, Brock Lesnar is screwed because Goldberg has his number. In the Royal Rumble, we got this great stare-off and moment between these two that furthers their feud going into WrestleMania and makes people want to see even more. What they're going to do, they're doing everything to show us that they can't have an actual match yet, but what's going to happen when they do? The Royal Rumble is about these moments, it's about the big match moments, and that's what we got. It was a different one from 2004 from when they competed before in the Royal Rumble. Well, when Goldberg did it, Brock Lesnar flung him out. This year we got the opposite. Brock Lesnar eliminated easily by Goldberg on the road to their WrestleMania match. It was good. And at number 4, he's back again. The big dog does the thing that, because he got all the Shield stuff in the divorce. Anyway, Roman Reigns, he chucked The Undertaker out of the Royal Rumble. Now, The Undertaker, let's very quickly talk about it. He looked sexy when he came out, and he had the long hair, and he had a bit too much makeup. Then he moved, and it got a bit worse. But The Undertaker, big star, and he was eliminated by Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns made sure to say on camera, "It's my yard now." Could this be the beginning of the Roman Reigns heel turn? That's what I think it is. And if it is, I think we will look back on this Royal Rumble moment.
I was saying that.
Because it is the beginning of what we wanted the WWE to do for years. Finally acknowledge that the audience does not buy Roman Reigns as the top babyface. So The Undertaker and Roman Reigns are clearly on a collision course for WrestleMania. And the Royal Rumble 2017 will always be remembered as the start.
I've been saying that, man.
One thing to say. 10. We got it. People are complaining about lack of surprises in the Royal Rumble, but we got Ty Dillinger. He turned up at number 10. Think about the moment that meant for him as a guy who's been in WWE for a decade, has fought and clawed to get into WWE, and he was in the Royal Rumble and got a huge ovation in front of over 50,000 fans. Ty Dillinger was who we wanted, and Ty Dillinger is who we got. I've just been told by my producer that my head continues to have hair sticking up. So I'm going to stand very still here for number 2. I'm not going to move. Number 2 is to do with 2 men. Braun! Did it go up? And it's gone up again. Braun and Baron Corbin, they were in number 2. This is I've lost the will to... Stuff's happening. My hair's buggered. Anyway, number 2.
My hair is buggered.
I don't even know how bad it is, but I can feel that it's bad. Braun Strowman and Baron Corbin at number 2 because they both had a great showing in the Royal Rumble. Braun Strowman looked dominant against everybody. He threw it at the Big Show, he picked him up and chucked him out like yesterday's news. And then Baron Corbin, he needed a moment in the Royal Rumble. He needed a moment to shine, and he got it when he eliminated Braun Strowman from the match. The Royal Rumble sometimes doesn't give younger guys a moment or give them something that they can take forward. But in this match, we had Baron Corbin eliminating Braun Strowman, we had Braun Strowman eliminating the Big Show. These 2 guys now have a talking point to take forward going into WrestleMania season, which was A-OK with me. It's still up. And finally, at number 1, we have Goldberg and The Undertaker facing off. This showdown we never thought we'd get to see in wrestling. 2 behemoths from the Attitude Era and the Monday Night Wars. WCW's stalwart, WWF's longest reigning guy who stuck around, never went to WCW after coming to the WWF. Goldberg and The Undertaker, we got to see Undertaker try to chokeslam Goldberg. We got a spear. We got a moment that we never thought we'd got, and that's what the Royal Rumble is all about, and that is number 1. So there you have it, 10 reasons why this year's Royal Rumble was great. Now, I'm not saying the Royal Rumble was the greatest of all time, but this was a pretty good Royal Rumble. You've got Royal Rumbles in the past, like 2015, 1995, terrible. This was a good Royal Rumble. It had great moments, it had story, it had continuity, it had big stars, and it built to a crescendo. But the one key from this Royal Rumble will come down to this one thing. Roman Reigns at number 30. Is it the beginning of the Roman Reigns heel turn? If it is, this could go down as one of the better Royal Rumbles because people will remember this was the starting point when WWE finally listened to the audience. If he doesn't go heel, is it another slap in the face to the audience? Is it another time that they've wanted him to stay away and that he'd come back? I think they're going to do it. I think they're going to pull the trigger and Roman Reigns is going to turn heel and beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. I've said it here, and if I'm wrong, I will get this video deleted. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to more content by subscribing.
Guys, that video was freaking perfect. Absolutely perfect. These guys are freaking awesome. I was saying that the heel turn, it was a heel turn, okay? It was a start of a heel turn, guys. That's what I was trying to say to you guys. I'm telling you, WWE are very, very smart with this. They wouldn't have just sent Roman Reigns out to, yes, to annoy you, but They wouldn't send him out for no reason, guys. And this is the start of something. That's what I was telling you guys. This is the start of something. They did it for a reason. I was so angry at the time that day and 2 days after. I was just so angry, man. And then I was just sitting thinking of reasons why this happened, and everything just come into my head. Everything just come into my head what happened, and exactly what he just said, guys. That's exactly what I've been thinking. Why Roman Reigns was put in the situation he was put in. So, yeah, absolutely freaking awesome. The Royal Rumble was phenomenal. Besides that last bit, but like he was saying, if this is the start of the heel turn for Roman Reigns, it could go down as one of the best Royal Rumbles, because this is where the heel turn started. But like he said, he doesn't know if it's going to happen. But if WWE are playing the smart game, then this is what they've done. So yeah. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, drop a big thumbs up, guys. Hit that subscribe button down below. Until next time, I will speak to all you beautiful people later. Goodbye. Cracking.